You're watching WVUA. This is Alabama's home team.
Hi, welcome to WVUA.
We'd like today to welcome our guest. My name is Matt McCoy and I'm a student intern here at WVUA. I started just like anyone else, making beat calls and shadowing editors. But as time has gone on, I worked hard and now I'm putting together packages and producing newscasts. The experience I've gained here is something that I would just never give up.
And I'm Amelia Hastings. Just like Matt and all the other interns, I got started making those infamous beat calls. Now I'm a reporter, producer, and anchor for your home team.
For those of you who don't know just what goes into getting our newscasts on the air every single day,
we're going to give you a little glimpse of the work we do.
We followed around fellow student reporter Tyler Morton during one of his shifts and captured all the action. The day starts in a meeting. That's a time when producers and reporters bounce story ideas off of each other.
The whole team tries to get the best possible story with the best possible angle to put into the newscast.
The producers and reporters for First at 4, WVUA News at 5, and WVUA News at 6 all meet early in the morning. Then the whole gang is together again in the afternoon.
After the 4, 5, and 6 tell the staff what's going on in their shows and what their reporters are working on, the crew for WVUA News at 10 starts sharing their ideas.
And I'm thinking if there's any other way that I can take that story that they have and change it as in a different angle. But today I couldn't think of any other angles that they pretty much got it covered.
While reporters share their story ideas, the show's producer is thinking about what order they want stories in their show. It's called stacking.
Today, Tyler is working on a story out of Northport, where a police officer shot a dog and the vet had to amputate his leg. After a reporter has his or her assignment, the real work begins.
I went straight to the computer and went and looked for the guy's name. His name is Chris Wall. I went to Yellow Pages to see if I could find his name. I could not. I called Northport Police. They would not give me a phone number of any kind. I'd called Chief Green, had to leave a message. I tried to call Metro Animal Shelter where the dog was sent after it was shot, but Metro Animal Shelter was closed.
WVUA has some great community partners.
But sometimes trying to track people down over the phone to set up interviews can get a little frustrating.
It makes your job not fun because you're trying to get something that you have to get, and people not picking up the phone can be really frustrating. Cell phones are the worst. People like to screen their calls, but it's just really frustrating trying to get something and nobody's picking up the phone.
Of course, that's when reporters take matters into their own hands.
Go out there, go to the story, go where it is, ask around, ask questions, and you can find something usually quicker than somebody returning your phone call.
Once a reporter gets out to the scene of the story, there's still plenty of work to do. Then it's time to get a tripod and camera set up while keeping the person you're about to interview entertained.
I have a conversation with the person that I'm interviewing. I don't want them to feel like, hey, I'm pulling up, let me set up my camera, okay, just talk to me. I want them to feel like they're comfortable enough to talk to me on camera, like we're just having a conversation.
No moment feels better than getting that interview you've been hunting down all day.
That's when having good interview skills makes the home stretch a breeze.
I want to keep constant eye contact with the person. I want them to feel like me constantly looking down is not going to help a situation where I'm trying to get as much information from them, because they're going to start getting nervous with the camera next to them. If I constantly look at them and they don't look away, then that helps them think, hey, we're just having a conversation.
Of course, interviews are just one element of the story. The reporter also has to think about what kind of video to use.
And sometimes you have to get a little bit creative.
I constantly look at the surroundings that I'm in and what would this shot look like on the ground, or what would this shot look like if you were up high looking straight down. I constantly think about those angles while I'm shooting the video, because those shots can be money shots.
Once you've done your interviews and shot your video, it's time to head back to the station.
Then reporters go to an edit bay, pen in hand, and write down verbatims. That's everything that's said in an interview.
Then it's just a matter of getting your package put together under a deadline.
Easier said than done.
When you hand it off, it's kind of like, oh, I got it done. you just feel relieved because you've got pressure to get it in on time, and that pressure is gone after you've turned it in. But it's almost like you don't really have time to soak in what you just did, because as soon as it runs through on the air, that's it.
The best reward at the end of the day is finishing your story on time and seeing it on air.
It's a feeling of pure accomplishment that each reporter has to experience firsthand.
The experience that I gain here is crazy. And to me, I feel like I've learned everything that I will take to my next job here at WVUA.
Of course, we both learned so much during our internship.
All that learning was thanks to mentors, interns before us, and of course, the professional staff.
Just remember, here at WVUA, we strive to be something different.
I'm Amelia Hastings.
And I'm Matt McCoy
for WVUA News.
There we go.